That's cool. Where am I? Yes. Oh. Okay, we'll wait. I'm going to, One moment. Cool. Done and done. Go ahead and click continue. As in continue the game. Cool. Okay, so now we are here. Oh, hey, immediately something's happening. A sure sign of our state's maturity is the long line of entrepreneurs awaiting audience. Each has a project on their mind, and each sincerely believes that the others are rascals and madmen, while their own ideas are magnificent. Congratulations, this is a great moment for your barony. The first petitioner is Lamar Tinch, and he has quite a business proposal for you. Oh boy. Who are you? The halfling before you looks young, but his sharp eyes framed by slight wrinkles gives away the petitioner's considerable age. Lamar nods politely, sweeping the floor with his beret and showing off an emerging bald spot. My respects, Baron. I beg your forgiveness for how boldly I sought our meeting, but I could hardly trust anyone with the fate of my beloved new child, which appeared to me in a waking dream as I walked your lands. You see, I was traveling through on my way to Brevoy, when to my surprise I discovered a most curious detail. It turns out that many spice and bitter herbs, which I and my colleagues use in our work, grow wild in these lands. Wineberry, goatweed, gentian. Lamar bends his fingers, enumerating the plants, then waves his hands. These names probably tell you nothing, but to me, for me, this rich list is like a splendid palette, the foundation upon which a true masterpiece might be built. Your Grace, I once imagined settling in Brevoy, but your lands have truly inspired me. And now my greatest dream is to open a shop in this very capital with a bouquet you can easily gather nearby. I can easily create a new beverage. True ambrosia for any halfling. Only one thing is holding me back. Lack of financial resources. I hope that now, upon hearing my request, you and your respected treasurer will not refuse a humble artisan a little assistance. Of course, in exchange for a future percentage. I shall eagerly await your decision. Sounds dubious, doesn't it? Nevertheless, I do recommend allocating some money in this endeavor. True, it's unwise to get too involved in risky business, but it's even less wise to forego it altogether. Most often, such projects end in nothing, but the success of one can more than outweigh a dozen or even 100 failures. Because all he's doing is making alcohol. Like, in real life, it's like, oh, hey, it didn't work out. Well, you know, we'll just sell the place to someone else. And, you know, they can renovate it to whatever it is that they want. But in this game, I'm pretty sure it doesn't work that way. You're the treasurer. You're the one that... Of course, you didn't tell me anything. You basically just told me, yeah, take the risk. You know, it might... You know, it might come to nothing, but hey, take the risk. You're the treasurer. Solve the dilemma yourself. In this case, I will lend Sir Lemar the money he is asking for. There might be some risk, but it's justified. Entrepreneurship is the living blood of the state, and you can't avoid taking chances. Well, we got a free halfling brewery. Like, one of the bright sides to doing that is that it allows us to go into the negatives with our build points, which normally would not allow it, I believe. The exhibition at the Capitol, organized by the treasurer, caused quite a stir. The artist was appointed court painter and has received plenty of orders. Baron granted an advisor and audience to discuss the matter at hand. One of the... there's one. There's the thing you can work on. Trade taxes. Some half-elf trading fabric in the capital discovered a loophole in the law. This whole deal again. Either way, go deal with it. Tristan's currently busy, but they'll be available in 7 days. One day. One day. I wonder how... How's it that you're able to claim? Can get myself a solid 500 build points. So I think Nunu's at the door. One moment. Sub-Zero. I let Nunu in. And then I went, I'm thirsty, and I grabbed a water. In any case, how's it going, my dude? What you up to? Let out some of the hot air. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to buy 500 bill points. We might come across something that we really like, you know? Just got done with a raid at 10:30. Nice. Yeah, I realized I was running late. I was playing They Are Billions, because I found myself to really be enjoying that game. Like, I've been like, oh, this game is so good. This game is so good. So I've been playing the fuck out of that. And, yeah, I realized, oh, right. I have a stream I have to do. What the fuck? Sell those. Right, we got the gobbledygoo last stream. So we have them hanging out with us. And they're like, "Man, big stinky idiots, be not good faith." It's like, "Oh, you dumb fuck." Yeah, I'm not carrying too much. I can just carry these items with me until I come across a store. Okay, so now we must come down this way. Hey, someone's on the road. I'm baking a pizza from 7-Eleven on bacon greasy pan. I don't like that. Like, I know that people get real hard on for, like, bacon grease and cooking stuff in bacon grease, but, like, I get to a point where I'm like, oh my god, ugh.
Please not rap skull. Head down. Move quiet. Ready to stab.
What's awaiting us, my dude? It's like eating bacon cheese flavored bread. As long as you're happy. Sounds like someone's coughing. Oh, it's some refugees and a sick man.
I'm going.
Of which one, that sick man's probably gonna explode, huh?
It is done.
A group of travelers carrying bags, satchels, and sacks full of all manner of goods and chattels are shuffling their feet on the road in front of you. Two tougher-looking men are helping one of their companions stand, a pale youth who is shivering, his face covered in sweat. As you approach, the men turn to you and glare at you. Your Grace, who are you? Name's, Urkhead. These here are my companions. We come from the village of Lervik, and we're traveling to Galt in search of protection. Judging by your bags, you are not just traveling. You're on the run. And if it were so, Your Grace, it's more risk to stay in the barony than to go into the wilds. 3 folks torn to pieces in our village. Even more were slain by the beasts that came out. Galt has to be safer, they say, and I say we go see for ourselves. This young fellow, what's wrong with him? Oh, Verdrin, you mean? Must have eaten something. He was fine, see, then felt sick, fever and all. In the morning, he began to cough blood. He was still willing. He'll make it to the border, and we'll find him a healer there. Bertrand gives a few deep, muffled coughs, the feverish glint in his bloodshot eyes, the glow of his cheeks, and the distant look on his face. You have seen this before. This is what the unfortunate servant looked like moments before a monster erupted from his body. Yep. Yeah, that's about right. There's nothing you can do for Verdrin. His shines are like the others afflicted. Any moment, a monster might tear its way out of him. Keep your distance. All back behind the listen up. All back behind the Baron. And there he goes. God, that's fucking awful. Snowball? Snowball. Aww. Hey.
Repent! I grant your death.
Can you... You can. Yeah, sneak attack for 35. Cursed lands, cursed barony. Nice stuff. Orchid's hands are shaking as he turns to face you. His voice raises to a shout. Cursed lands, cursed barony, it's all your fault. Verdrin died because of you. We're all going to die because of you. Ah, yes. The true neutral. Calm down. It wasn't me who killed your friend. What happened here was a tragedy, but it is not me you should blame. And to whom should I blame? Or what? Who's responsible for everything that happens here? Should it be the so-called ruler? Who is to answer for all these deaths, if not you? I will not be able to protect you if you leave for Galt. Turn back. Inside the capital, you will find protection from the beasts. You will at least shave those who can still be shaved. Is that so? You want to sweep us away from our neighbor's sight? It's all the same. No matter where we breathe our last, be away from home in a foreign land or out on the city streets. Let's die in peace. You hear that, lads? We turn back. Sorry for your friend. Sorry that he exploded. Do we skin this? There we go. Sorry, we had to skin your friend. Hey, he did some good damage there. He did 35 damage. I'm proud of him. I'm pretty proud of him. Continue. Where does it separate? Down here? Yep. Into the location. Man, we marched for 19 hours there. No one got tired. That's crazy. Just realize how crazy that is. Number one. This one is pretty crazy. I don't know if it's real or not, but if it is, somebody should let me know. Keston! Seeing you, Keston nods. Under his coat, you notice a suit of armor. A sword hangs on his belt. The guard is ready to fight. I'm happy to see you, my man. While we were waiting for you, I've had enough time to choose a good place for the ambush. I've received your letter, Keston, and came as soon as I could. Thank you, Your Grace. I've decided you'd like to see this place with your own eyes. Lamashtu Shrine is on the other side of the hill. I suggest we set ambush right here. The visibility is good, so we can watch the cultists unnoticed and choose the right moment to strike. If you wish, you can examine the location. Knock Knock stomps around angrily.
Is place to worship and praise, and what we mess around. Mother of beasts, we be pissed. Or will be pissed.
What do you know about Lamashtu? Not much, Your Grace, but I've heard some things. Goblins, kobolds, and other wild beasts worship her. She helps them to breed, protects their young. As for people, the blessing of Lamashtu is too dangerous for them. A woman can give birth to something so terrible that the villagers might decide to drive a mother and a child out from the village, or worse. You can go down and take a look at the shrine. The scouts who have been watching the cultists told me about hideous rituals that were performed here. The cultists disfigured and mutilated themselves, shriek like demons, and copulate in the mud. Ugh. I just can't imagine who in their right mind, except for goblins, would ask Lamashtu for help and agree to be part of this abomination. Watch for me here. I want to take a look at this. Oh, thank goodness I read his note.
Me see, me keep.
A falchion. This is the statue of Lamashtu. Yep, mother of monsters, pregnant woman with three-eyed jackal and a feather. Okay. The stone is covered in strange images. I bet it is.
No stopping now.
Time to come. Oh wait, I already read that. Okay, well, so this is the place of ambush. Let's do this. Hey, Peter, let's do this. Oh, people with 75 HP, huh? You, stealth.
Down, move quiet. Ready to stab.
Are you ready for the ambush? Keston shakes his head. Not today. Come back later and we'll get them when they least expect us. How do I check what day it is? What day is it? Map? You see, this is the date, but I need the day. Also, this is wonderful. What quest log say? I have to wait until Moon Day. Hold on. Is the Pathfinder calendar split into 10 days like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, it's split into 7 days. Okay, yeah, no, the Pathfinder calendar is split into the same days as or is split the same way that what you call it is. our calendars are. Yeah, cause it has the date, but what I need is the day. Like, just... I don't know where that is. You have no idea. Okay. Let's see. Pathfinder, Kingmaker, what is the day? Yeah. Yeah, because there's no fucking way I could keep track of what day it is. How do you find out what day it is in day? On a map, hover your mouse pointer over the hourglass. Actually, that is a question. Does it say so in the quest log? No? Just says first day of a week. But supposedly I just have to... Let's enter here. The map screen, and supposedly there's an hourglass? What? That's a huge oversight that they don't have the day of the week properly displayed anywhere. What the fuck? Really? Okay. That is a huge oversight. Okay, so it's not in this map. I have to leave. Yeah, I have to hover over the hourglass in the map. And it's this map. The world map. Of which I don't know where the hourglass is. Is it... Where's the hourglass? Huh? Oh. It's not camping. Character, maybe? God, this is dumb. I might just have to fucking sleep at the place day after day until they show up, I guess. Because I'm not seeing a way to... Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Pathfinder, Kingmaker, Hourglass. Where? Ah, this hourglass. Oh, wonderful, it's Star Day. Which I believe is the equivalent of Saturday. I figured it out finally. What do you do? Knock Knock said several traps that will protect the camp from monsters, which will spring if an enemy attacks. Oh, that's really cool. That's a good ability. Succulent sausages. That was difficult. I don't know if there was a tutorial and they expect you to remember the tutorial, like, oh yeah, the hourglass right here, if you click on it, you can figure out what day of the week it is. Like, you know,
When
at the
Knock
beginning
Knock
of the
becomes a
game or
hero,
something.
Will he need someone to write of his exploits, like other Longshake heroes do?
I would love to meet an author who agrees to this position, especially considering the fact that the salary consists of chewed bones and bitten off fingers.
So, it was Star Day. Is it a new day now? Yes, now it's Sunday. Sunday. It is 3:05 a.m. on a
Onwards.
Sunday. And actually, hold on. Let me leave real fast. Cause there was an inn, not too far away from here that we can rest at. I don't know how far though. Oh, right there. Then I can, I believe, just talk to her, get a, like, pay 10 gold, and then I get a full day's rest here.
March on.
Oh. Maybe that's not how it works? Oh, well, actually, I can give that to what's-his-face. Knock, knock. Who's there? Knock, knock, knock. This does... This is Orc and Goblin Bane. And it's actually only doing 1d6 extra damage. Oh, whoops. So technically, this would be better for Amiri given our current circumstances. Because it has Beast Rend, and we're up against beasts predominantly. And I can leave her with this for whenever we're up against goblins. Knock knock. Bam. 21 AC now. The creators of this game really had a hard-on for, increasing your natural armor, huh? Stretch. Was it that I rest here? Resting will take 20 hours. The party will not rest. Minimum rest time 22 hours. So we'll skip to there. Then can I begin resting?
The bowstring came undone again, and the shoulders creak. A good solid bow. It will last for a long time. I'll fix it, and Torab will bless it.
Okay, so now it should be Moon Day. I hope. Otherwise, I'm gonna be really upset spaghetti again. Moon Day, wonderful. Keston! I'm ready, Keston. Let's get those cultists. Look, Your Grace, the cultists. They're right there. Come to me, Lamashtu's children. Today we praise our great mother who imbued. Praise the mother of this glorious day. We are here for Lamashtu. Lamashtu favors us. She blessed the pack with a new cub, a beautiful female cub marked by the goddess of the. Yes, praise Lamashtu, and all that. The goddess took Cub Mother's life as a payment. What a worthless female she was, and something else. It goes by too fast. I can't read it. Praise the mother of the monsters, the life giver. Attach yourselves to the water of Lamashtu. Open up the vein. I'm not reading slow, right? Like. Oh, it's the best time. Surprise them. Onwards.
Well.
No stopping now.
We'll do it the hard way.
This was hardly a surprise. Oh, great. He died immediately. Curses upon you. Lamashtu will avenge her children. Okay, bye. Cleave. You missed!
Cannot hide from me.
Summon the dire wolves. Nice. Okay, good. So slow. What? Hey, we knocked him. Go get him, Keston. Okay, you missed. What the fuck was this? Deal sneak attack damage to a foe. She can also debilitate the target of her attack, causing it to take one penalty. Take a penalty for 1 round. Speed is reduced by half. -2 on attack rolls. In addition, the target takes an additional -2. Makes against the rogue. Okay. What was this one? Okay, I have to choose with those 3, but I can stack these. Wonderful. Can I stack this as well? No. This guy's flat-footed. Let's run up and stab him.
Enemies on fire first.
You forced my hand.
Acid. Only 16 damage. Could have been a lot better. I'll take it. Keston, remind me to get you new guards. The ones we set you up with suck ass.
Tear them apart! Nowhere to run. We can do it.
Oh, someone's getting a stabbing.
Easier if you not fight back.
God, 40
I'll
damage.
try to make this swift.
A clever ploy.
Sneak attack. That's the delicious stuff. Masterwork longsword, masterwork falchion, masterwork falchion, masterwork longsword. Man, if only there was a way in order to understand exactly what was going on right here. Some way to advance this quest, no less. Alas, there is not, for the man got away. Hell's one escaped. We need to catch him, otherwise another altar will soon appear. Well, your militiamen are supposed to be going after him too. Okay, fine, we'll go after him. What the fuck? Prayer enemies. Arf? How'd we get that? Or is this an evil effect that's affecting us negatively? They're no fun if you do that. I'm just numb. The triumph over the wicked Lamashtu cultists proved incomplete. Some villain, or villainess, had slipped away under the cover of darkness and into a narrow gorge amongst the rocks. Without a second thought, our brave Baron, loyal Keston, and their comrades in arms rushed after the fleeing figure. The figure, clad in black, was barely visible in the dark, and the villain had gotten far ahead of us. At the last moment, the Baron noticed their prey had turned aside and disappeared behind the rocks. After they decided to take a shortcut to catch the cultists by surprise, the party started climbing up the stone ridge. Climbing in the darkness is a difficult task. It's not a joke when you try to catch a stable rock and hear the small stones crumble under your feet. Several times it seemed our heroes were out of luck, but their stubbornness and the thought of the runaway cultists gloating about eluding them gave them strength. Moments later, we were at the top. So our heroes found themselves at the top, and just in time, the cultist, barely visible in the darkness, was threading his way through the gorge directly beneath them. It seemed the cultist was so focused on finding his footing, he didn't notice his pursuers perched above him, giving the Baron a chance to strike. What will our heroes do next? If he's got a 25 and a 12 for perception, it should probably be him. Trigger an avalanche over the runaway's head, frightening him. Or send the swiftest and most agile ahead down the unstable slope in the hopes of cutting the runaway off. Go get him! Fuck! As soon as he set a foot on the treacherous sand and gravel slope, Akundayo started to slide down helplessly downwards in a cloud of dust. No wonder that when he finally reached the bottom and the dust had settled, the cultist was long gone. The only hope was that the runaway had been forced to slow down at the edge of the plateau and we could catch him there. As our brave heroes reached the edge of the plateau, the vastness of the Camelands opened before them, an ocean of high grass as far as the eye could see. A beautiful sight, but finding our quarry in this green sea, it would prove impossible. With our heads down and hopes lost, we descended to where a small streamlet flowed amongst the stones. And then, there before us, a good fortune. In his haste, our villain had run through the high grass, leaving a trail for all to see. Fuck yeah. Hi, Desi. How's it going? Did we summon you? Anyways, good to see you, Desi. The party immediately set off, driven by a single desire to capture the criminal who dared to escape the punishment of the Baron and had led us on this unwelcome chase. I'm going good. Good. Good to. What have you been up to, Desi? Anything special? We moved as swiftly as we could, but even the ground seemed to fight us. Rock gave way to mud which grew deeper, and as we marched on and seemed to grab at our boots. Even the wind began to rise, lashing at our cloaks, and a foul smell filled the air. Sure signs we were heading towards the Gnarl Marches. Soaking wet and exhausted, our heroes came upon a cabin at the edge of a swamp. According to Keston, it was a hunter's lodge owned by Dumra, a hunter who lived there alone, and was known for her great temper and little patience. It also looked as if it might be a place where the cultists would seek shelter. It was unlikely the runaway would brave the depths of the Gnarl Marches in the middle of the night. So, the Baron pushed open the door and stepped inside, letting a touch of the cool night air in. I've been mining and also crafting in real life, right? The lodge is lit with only a few candles on the table and the counter. Shadows lie thick around the room. A number of people are here. A well-dressed couple at one of the tables. A girl in simple dress dozes near the opposite wall, and at the counter is an untidy dwarf. She's wiping the mugs and glaring at you. From the half-open kitchen door, you hear the clanging of pans upon metal, presumably a stove. Keston looks around with a heavy gaze. Things have gone from bad to worse. Let's find the cultists before they flee. We have no idea what they look like. The people in the lodge look surprised and concerned. Each seems to recognize you and asks themselves, what is the ruler of these lands doing here at such a late hour, flanked by armed guards? Ah, damn it, I don't have my chaotic yet. Keston's hand falls to his weapon. Your Grace, I'm ready to make an arrest, but if you wish to investigate further before making a decision, I'll make sure no one leaves the lodge until you give the order. I'd like to look around and speak to these people. Maybe I'll find something. As you command, Your Grace. No one will leave this house. I'll make sure of that. My advice? Take their room keys. Their personal belongings speak their own owner's intent. Often more than their masters would like.
It is done.
A young woman stands before you, wearing a plain dress and a hooded cloak. Her belly is swollen, she is pregnant, and her time is near. It's her. The woman manages a bow. I've heard other people calling you Baron, Your Grace. It's an honor to be in your presence. I am Olika. What are you doing here? I'm taking what rest I can after a long day on the road, Your Grace. I'm a widow. I've barely had 2 seasons to mourn my husband, and he left me with child. In difficult times like these, I've got a sister in Gralton. God bless her. She's agreed to give me a shelter in her house. So I went there. There was nowhere else to go. Where are you from? From Galt, Your Grace. I'm from a tiny village near the tract. Guess no one here ever heard about this place. You recall the location of Galt and Gralton. As far as you know, stolen lands lay aside from the places Olika had named. Are you planning to stay in Grolton? I don't know yet. But if things turn out well, why not? It was a long journey for you. I have little coin, Your Grace, so I have to beg traders on the road to ride in their carts. I spend nights anywhere I have to. This place is at least warm and dry. Let's talk about something else. Looking for a cultist of Dark Goddess. Can you help me? I would say belly, I say tummy. Because tummy sounds adorable. Cultists, that's horrible. But how can I help you? Have you seen anything suspicious tonight? No, I don't think so. Do you know anyone in this hall? First time I've seen these people was when I stepped over the threshold of this lodge. Do you know who came to this lodge last? I heard a noise from the kitchen. It was like something fell on the floor, and then this grumpy old lady, Dumra, came out. Let's talk about something else. I need a key to your room. Where'd she go? Dumra! Things aren't looking good for you. The kitchen servant is busy grinding herbs without a mortar. She's wearing a dress soiled with dark stains, and her hair is knotted in a bun with a few stray hairs poking free. The woman doesn't appear to notice you as she makes her way to the stove. You know she's limping badly on her right leg. Before you can speak, she turns, sees you, and freezes. I always say tummy no matter the context. That's fair. Stomach is too formal and also sounds yucky, kinda. I think... So here's my list. Belly is silly. Belly is something you say whenever you want to say something silly. Stomach is formal, like if you're doing a medical checkup. And tummy is what you say whenever you're like, "Aw, it's cute." There you go. Who are you?
Name's Sana. I cook for Teldrims, nobles from Restov. What will it be?
Can you tell me about your masters?
No quicker road to trouble.
I'm talking about masters, that is.
Yeah. How would you like it if your servants were all a gossip about you? They pay regular, not stingy with their coin. They don't yell much, so I count myself fortunate I do.
Why are they here, you think?
None of my business. Might be they have things to do. I wouldn't know it. I mean, I cook and I serve when where needed.
Alright, that's enough about the Teldrims. We're looking for a criminal who may have fled this way. Have you seen anyone suspicious?
What can be seen here, you say?
Ask Domra. She runs the house, she does. Has anyone come into the kitchen recently?
Only Dumra came. No doubt checking to see if I'm not palming the silver. As for if there's anything worth stealing here, so there's not.
The hostess of the lodge doesn't mind you cooking at her kitchen?
As if she came here often herself. Filed.
Coughing. Water. Tummy doesn't always work, does he? When doesn't tummy work? Come on.
Filth piled in corners, the floor sandaled deep in dirt. Had to work my fingers to bones to clean the kitchen before I could start a proper meal in this.
She curls her lips.
This cowshed.
That's all I need. What are you cooking, Shauna?
That there's for tomorrow. Tomorrow's midday meal.
You take the lid off the pan. Some brew boils inside. It looks strange and smells odd. You lean over, smell the stew. Immediately flinch. The acrid stink of vinegar feels like a punch in the face. Besides, you can smell some strange spice, which would be appropriate in a dessert, but not in a first course for dinner. Alright, I won't trouble you any longer. You have more thanks. I need Kichi a room. Room? I don't have a room, except here in the kitchen. Bed's bench. Still warm enough, though. Where's she? I have to go.
Child's play!
Something is burning inside the stove. It was thrown in the fire not long ago.
You can thank me now.
The back door was used recently. The table is piled with dirt and dishes, a cold leftover food. Not looking good for you, Dumra. Russia? What about Russia? Your head bumped? What do you mean your head bumped? A bearded, middle-aged man stands before you. He wears a massive gold chain on his neck. The woman beside him gives a polite smile and a nod as you approach. Greetings, Baron. The man's voice is so low as to rumble.
Let me introduce myself. Kabram Tedrim from Restov. And this is my wife, Una Tedrim. We've come to your lands to hunt. Yeah, I admit, we did not expect to meet you in person. To what do we owe this honor?
Tell me about yourself, please.
I'm a legalist, Baron. My job is to ensure Restov's laws are upheld. My wife is a keeper of the hearth, and my loyal companion in prolonged journeys.
Una nods without a word, her gaze fixed at you. Oh, yes, of course. Kabram Tedrim. I've heard about you in your famous legal cases. Freezes as if someone put a knife in his throat.
Is that so? I doubt, Baron, that anything you heard concerned me. My family name is a common one. I have so many relatives, I know not a quarter of them.
All better. A legalist. So you are a judge.
Not exactly. I work as a legal defendant in cases when a suspect's innocence must be proven, and I admit, I've moderate access in this field. No need to bother you with tedious tales from the courts.
We've decided a trip was in order. My husband worked long hours during the last several months, as he felt a journey would be good for us. Well, with a difficult job like yours, it's impossible to get by without some divine support. Whom do you address your prayers to?
Why, to Abador, of course. Divine patron of law and lawyers. Surely you are aware of Abadar, are you not? You must be. No matter. No matter.
Let's go back to other questions. You recognized me at once. Do I know you?
I doubt it. But news about developments within the Stolen Lands, and your role in them has traveled far, Bartleby. Is a well-known name beyond your borders.
Oh. Bartleby Blackfoot is a well-known name. Okay, I see. Far from Bavoy, are you not? Turn the rain off. It's raining over there? Desi, I'll trade you. I like rain.
You see, I've heard the wildlife here is excellent sport. So I decided to see for myself. Sort truth from rumor, you understand. Fortunately, my fair wife was in favor of the trip, so here we are.
Do you prefer snares or a bow?
A bow.
What kind of prey do you hunt?
Cougars. Magnificent predators, worthy prey for a worthy hunter.
Well, I hope you enjoy your hunting. Let's change the topic. Okay, so he's obviously the red herring. He's meant to be very suspicious, but he is absolutely not the guy we're looking for. The rain is hurting your ears? How is it what? Is it just very loud rain? Aw, Luna hates rain. Our place to rest for the night. Why, Baron, we adore this charming dwelling. She glances around at the dim hall. Her smile remains, but you know she raises an eyebrow at her surroundings, as if in judgment. A crime has taken place nearby. The one responsible may be hiding in this house. Have you seen anything suspicious?
I'm afraid, Your Grace, we won't be able to help you.
Have you seen anyone suspicious?
We are not accustomed to such company, Baron. Besides, from the Restov legalist's point of view, every person in this room is suspicious.
Gee, thanks. Do you know the hostess of this lodge?
No, I don't. I must say, she doesn't look forward to meeting new people either.
Do you recall who came to this lodge in the last hour or so?
On second thought, this young woman. I didn't notice exactly when she entered the room.
He turns to his wife.
My dear, perhaps you recall? What was the name our hostess used addressing her?
Olika, sweetheart. I cannot recall if I saw her at the start of the evening. Let's go back to other questions. I need a key to your room. Despite Una's cool expression, you notice a bead of sweat running down her temple. As she spots your glance, her lips tighten.
As you wish, Baron.
I'll come back to you later. Doomra looks at you without a word. Hi, Doomra. I have a tummy ache. I ate too much bacon, pizza, and taco. I still got a bunch of fries in the oven. I need, what I should do is turn the oven on and, keep them warm. You know, keep it at like a, I don't know, 100 degrees maybe? Nah, they'd eventually start burning. Oh, maybe they won't. Actually, 100 degrees might be a good idea. Yeah, no, 100 degrees is... Right, it's Fahrenheit. For some reason, I was thinking Celsius, and it's like, nah, that would boil water. I don't want that. A chicken wrap today and a little Christmas tree cake. Aw, that's adorable, Desi. That's cute. I'm looking for someone. Can you help me? Timur gives you a sullen glance. It seems she's not too happy to talk with you, but she doesn't dare refuse it openly. Do you know who your guests are? Why should I? Tilts her head. I'm not their ward. They come, they pay for a bed, they keep quiet. Why would I care who they are? The crime is happened, Doomra. I need your help to find the culprit. So what did this culprit do wrong? Shot deer in someone's land? Now the criminal has to run away as if she was an animal herself? Whatever it is, leave me out of it. The cultist of Lamashtu is hiding in your lodge. I have to find him. Dummer stares at you for a moment, then utters a hoarse chuckle. One of Lamashtu's own? That's quite a story you've spun, Your Grace. Next, you'll tell me I'm holding Rovagug down in the cellar? And what's your proof that I hide cultists? Footprints leading to your lodge. So what? Folks come to this lodge every day, both from the flatlands and the swamps. Your lodge is the only house in the neighborhood. And? Is it a bad thing to provide shelter for those who's lost? Several hours' walk from your lodge is a shrine to Lamashtu. Baron, enough! Here in the Stonelands, you can swing a dead cat without hitting some goblin's nest or cursed ruin or a shrine of something foul. I'm not going to argue with you. Do you let everyone into your house? What are you hinting at, huh? I meant that followers of Lamashtu prefer, let's say, free relationships.
Dumra straightens and inhales slowly and snarl rattling in her throat. You know what? You may be a baron, but I'm not going to listen to your filth. What was my life come to when one such as you brands me as one of ill repute? Do you remember when you came to your when they came to your lodge least? Do you remember when they came to your lodge at least? Okay. Why is everything you do adorable? Cause you're adorable, Desi. You're like a fucking 5-year-old, and it's great. Also, chicken wrap does sound pretty good. I want chicken wrap. Desi, can I have a chicken wrap? Dumra closes her eyes, trying to recall. I went to check on my traps. Some people arrived when I was away, so I can't tell you for sure, Your Grace. Let's get back to my other questions. How many people are there in the lodge now, except for you? Watch yourself. There are 3 of them, all sitting over there. That one in the kitchen? Guessing she's the servant to these 2 noble folk. They look to be carrying all the coin. Oh? I'd like to examine your room, Dumra. Dumra hands tighten to fists, but she keeps them on her hips. She says nothing, merely stares at you defiantly. Listen, the sooner I cross you out of the suspect list, the sooner I'll leave you alone. Do me a favor and give me your room key, and all this will be over before you know it. Dumra is silent for a moment, then nods and pulls an old, age-darkened key from her belt. Your way, then? Her eyes narrow. But have a care. No digging through my undergarments. I'll have your hands on hooks, you hear? I have to go. This person back here said that they were hired by Dumra, didn't they? Oh, no. I cook for Tedrim's, nobles from... Nope, she did not. Okay. It's for me and Luna. She helped me finish. Luna helped you finish your chicken wrap? Oh, as in she ate it?
I did it? I did!
A pile of dirty clothes covers some snares. There are a few hunting bows and quivers with arrows. The sheets on this bed look dirty. The old bed cover is sewed together from the number of patches. Receipts, shopping lists, and other papers pile over Dumra's table. Nothing suspicious here.
Did it without breaking it.
The chest contains modest clothing, some packed leftovers, food, a purse with herbs, and other personal belongings. The table holds a pile of letters crossed with ribbon. These are the letters from Olika's deceased husband. It seems they corresponded often.
Child's play.
The mattress covers blood-stained cloth and bandages. Really?
Knock, knock, nervous one watch.
Child's play.
Hey. What is this? Padded armor +2. Huh. It really is just padded armor +2. Okay. Tedrim's room key. Hey, Miss Pyra. How's it going, dude? What you up to? How was your day? Take it Shay just ended stream. You're no Scaly? No, I don't believe that.
I did it? I did!
+2? Ah, click of resistance +2. I was thinking... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. There you go. There you go, Nook Nook. You can have a cloak of resistance.
Mega relaxing day off. Also, the thing, Duke. I won the thing? Wow. That's crazy. Huh. Well then. Huh. Didn't see that coming. Tedrum's chest.
You can thank me now.
There are no hunting bows, arrows, snares, nor any other sign of the Tedrums having any hunting on their mind. Uh-oh. The sheets are crumpled, the blanket is thrown aside. It seems someone was sleeping in this bed not long ago. The bags contain Tedrum's clothes and personal belongings. So if I had to guess, he's probably just having an affair. I'm sure Shay will message you next chance he get. Or he gets... Damn, on input. One or the other. It's all good. A woman in the kitchen. You a cook? Cabron nods quickly.
Yes. We just can't imagine our lives without sauna.
Coughs delicately.
My constitution demands a unique diet.
A private matter, if you don't mind. I've been to your room. I found no hunting weapons there. Cabron becomes wise as sheet.
You see, well...
Una, who is watching her husband closely, touches his shoulder lightly.
I beg your pardon, Baron?
She leans into Cabron and whispers something in his ear. You barely hear Una's hiss.
Get a hold of yourself, you fool. You'll ruin everything.
These words seem to have the desired effect. Cabron suddenly straightens and smiles. Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, I wasn't actually expecting to win that thing. Whenever I hear, whenever I see giveaways, I always just throw myself into it, but, I don't think I've won a giveaway in ever. So, hey, that's cool. This is exciting. I always like getting D&D stuff.
Truth be told, it's a rather embarrassing matter. I proved a much worse hunter than I thought. Just imagine, I managed to snap not one, not two, but three bowstrings in a day. Infuriated, I broke my bow across my knee. It shames me to even speak of it.
Yeah, sure. You know, you just stay right there. Sauna. Oh, okay, I can't double check with that whole story. Okay. Yeah, no, Terraria is a good game. You see this couple at the table? They're nobles from Restov. They claim you were the last one who'd come to the hole. Alika gives you a perplexed look. But that's not true. It's not. Dumra, the hostess, she was the last one. I remember her coming through the kitchen. Alika, why are there bloodstained undergarments in your room? Where is that from? I'll explain. I'm expecting a baby, but because of the journey, or of all the worries, something must have gone wrong. It hurts, and I bleed. Ooh, that's bad. I tried to find out what's wrong, to heal myself, to appease the gods. The priest of Pharasma told me he couldn't help. The goddess rejected my child, said it would be born dead. But I can't just accept it. I can't give up. This child, my husband's child, all I have left of it. Ooh. Oh yeah, Yeah, I remember when Twitch used to give away games. Alika hides her face behind her hands and starts to weep. You realize you'll get nothing more from her in the moment. Okay, she's innocent. It looks like it's... It could be them? Could be Doomra as well. Let me guess, Chaotic is just arrest everyone? Who would you interrogate first? The hostess has been staring hate at us since we entered. Mind her. Let me double check with Doomra. She doesn't have anything suspicious. People say you came to the hole last. Doomra looks at you closely for a moment, then grunts. Right. I went out to the kitchen when this clumsy gal has knocked over some of my pots. What of it? Imagine having friends. Imaginary friends. Foster's home for imaginary friends. So, it's looking like it's Doomra. It seems like it might be Doomra. Cause she said that she went to check on her traps. Yeah, it says she went to check on her traps. But then when I say, people say you came to the hall last, she then says I went out to the kitchen. There was also something burning in the fire, which means that Doomra would have been there. There's a distinct difference. Come on, you all. Desi took a bath. Come on. Supposedly. Yeah, it's sounding like it's her. Sound like it's Doomra. Must be difficult to please nobles like the Tedrims. I imagine they ask for something new for each day's meal. Sana thinks about it. Yes, she hesitates, then nods. That's it, I suppose. Filled piled in corners, the floors sandal deep in dirt. Had to work my fingers to bones to clean the kitchen before I could start a proper meal in this cowshed. I'm now apple and honey scented. Yeah, but if Desi doesn't take a bath tomorrow, then you're allowed to call her smelly again. Yeah, so I don't think it's Olika. I'm just trying to figure out if it's Dumra or these two, because these two, it just... I mean, they're clearly lying about something. I just don't know what they're lying about. They don't have hunting supplies. Like, these two are the most suspicious, but at the same time, Dumra is not suspicious, or Dumra is suspicious in that she either left to go get the traps or she was just in the kitchen. I guess these two are the safe bet. There's someone who seems especially suspicious to me. Just call the name and I will interrogate that person. Gabron Tedrim, a lawyer from Restov. The only man in the lodge. Alright, let's figure it out. I'll bring him to you at once. So, Gabron, the time has come for us to have a heart-to-heart. Why are you here? Gabron trembles, his voice quivering, his face pale. What are you talking about? Let's cut to the chase, Master Tedrim. You don't want to keep our Baron waiting, do you? Fine! I confess! I confess! I didn't come here to hunt, but it's not my fault. It's because of her! Because of my wife! Oh, it's about your wife. Kirsten's eyes narrow. The truth now, all of it? I've lost too much time to you and your cult already. I'm not a cultist! It's Una! She told me the priestess of Lamashtu could help us. She brought me here to this godforsaken hole. She threatened that if I didn't go, she'd end our marriage. And she's a great niece of Kornelovsky. The shame would destroy me. I guess we've made a mistake. The squab is guilty only of lack of spine, but then who is... What was that? God damn it. Huh?
I shall end this suffering.
Wait. So it's Sana. You fuck. Hey, Meerkat. Sana wasn't fucking, suspicious at all. She was just like, oh yeah, I'm back here. I'm the... God damn it. You clever bitch. Okay, either way, we're being attacked right now, so, how to go about this one. Nimbus of Light!
I aim true.
Oh, that's not good. Oh boy, don't worry, the guard will save us. Oh shit, she has Slay Living. Fuck her up before she can cast that. Frick.
Come here, Bax. Not to stab you.
Yeah, sneak attack. She still has concentration? Shit. I know the perfect thing to summon for this situation. It's this guy. Desi, can you make me a quesadilla and bring it over? I'll wait. What? What? Okay. I guess we just won't cast that spell?
Ah, good. You did.
Damn it, man. I need you a hit. There we go. We got her. Stop! Stop! I surrender! I surrender! She raises the hem of her skirt and starts to wipe away the blood from her legs. Her right leg is covered with sores, oozing pus and yellow ichor. Ugh! Ugh! This is the start of my emo phase. If we go peanut butter, honey, and fried, hell yeah, I would. That sounds pretty good. Guys, what is the cringy story from your emo phases? Tell me who you are, quick now. I'm the priestess of the cult of Lamashtu, the Great Mother, the ancestress of monsters. I'm not from these lands. I came because of the pleas of your people, who seek the mercy of my goddess. I came to these lands in secret and hid my identity from everyone except for those initiated in the mysteries of Great Mother. Even the hostess of this lodge had no idea who I was. And those looking for divine benefaction found me on their way, on their own, and they are more than the followers of Airstill would believe. PB&J burritos, but that doesn't mean it was a good idea. My emo phase was beloved by Boulevard of Broken Dreams. That's fair. That's fair. Tell me about the cult of Lamashtu. We are numerous and we are strong. The tribe of Lamashtu followers grows every day, breeds and spreads over the lands of Glory and in search for places to create new packs. What kind of rituals were you performing at the shrine? We prayed to Lamashtu. We asked for new offsprings in the pack. We mated like wild animals, free of stupid prejudices. I'll spare you the details, human. Those like you are unable to accept the greatness of our ancient faith. The more I hear about Lamashtu, the more I favor this goddess. What else can you share with me? Did I have an emo phase? You will, Meerkat. You will. I think mine was thinking I could draw tattoos written in specific font of brand titles and giving them to my friends thinking they'd actually get them. Gotta admit, that is pretty cringe. That is pretty cringe, Piper. I love it though, that's funny. I love it. I was an edgelord emo. I was breathing so aggressively right now. Desi, what was your cringiest emo moment? What was my cringiest emo moment? I mean, I was one of those... fuck. I was one of those people that was just like... Ugh, I'm so much more mature and cooler than all of you because I watched Naruto and I'm basically the Sasuke here. Like, I was fucking disgusting. posted you by now. I was one of the kinda edgier emos too, I guess. I see. The more I hear about Lamashtu, the more I favor this goddess. What else can you share with me?
Of course, Baron. Let's sit here like friends and have a heart-to-heart.
Oh, the rest of Lamashtu cultists hiding.
You cannot make me betray the children of Great Mother. Torture me if you like. Lamashtu will grant me the strength to endure any pain you inflict upon me.
Have you allied with goblins and other creatures in the area?
No. We have the same mistress, but our paths to faith are different.
Enough about that. All these people in the lodge, are they here because of you? The priestess shakes her head.
They were searching for the blessings of Lamashtu. Other gods have denied them, and they had to ask Mother of Monsters for her benefaction.
I was definitely not like the other girls. I was such an outcast, and all those popular girls were heartless shells pretending to be human beings. I can still agree to that. Like, fucking, like, even in college, like, fucking so many chicks, like, conform to the same fashion trends and whatnot, and so it's always like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I firmly believe that, that there is a distinct possibility that, the world is just a huge dream, and basically there is a single individual who's the actual person, the person that came up with the dream. And it might be me, it might be one of you, but it might be me. I'm gonna say it's me because I only know my perspective. Anyways, I firmly believe that people like that, you know, the whole, like, general white chick and basically everyone that has the exact same looks and whatnot, is because because my mind cannot come up with enough unique people to make everyone look different. Mostly a mess of ADHD with specifics of anxiety for response to. Oh, I got you, Meerkat. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll talk about the Gujus. The couple from Restov. Did they come to meet you?
Yes, several years ago, the lawyer defended a necromancer in a court in his native city, and he won the trial. Since then, old Tedrim's attempts to conceive a child were doomed to fail. Pharasma didn't want to prolong the bloodline of a man who protected those who raised the dead. Una has more brains than her spineless mate, so she sought the support of Lamashtu. The child, of course, will bear the mark of the goddess, but Tedrims don't have much choice. Pharasma's memory is long. What's the story of Merchant's widow? Oleka, Oleka, Oleka. She's a poor girl, clinging to the unborn life in her womb. The seed of her husband was too weak. Oleka's child is doomed to perish before coming to this world.
Is the Lodge hostess involved in all this? Priestess.
The thoughtless thing? No. She did not was not smart enough to see what was transpiring under her nose. I won't offend the name of Lamashtu by calling our hostess one of her tribe.
Enough. You and your minions unleashed a blight across my lands. Because of your monsters overrun the barony, and honest people feared to leave their homes. Shakes her head and tries to close her wounds, moaning.
That's nonsense. I've heard the stories about what's happening in your barony, human, but I have nothing to do with this. The Great Mother rules the monsters of this land. If you had truly earned her wrath, your lands would be drowning in blood. No, Baron, you must look elsewhere to place blame. Lamashtu and her followers have nothing to do with your troubles.
Question, I have an order for you. Your Grace? Please be merciful to these people. Imagine how great the despair must be to turn to the monstrous Lamashtu for help. Though the thought disgusts me, the priestess did try to help them. In whatever way she could. Yeah, no, it's absolutely the fucking Fae that's caused this. I have nothing against Lamashtu and her flock. Priestess, you're free to go. Keston looks at you as if you're mad. Let them go? All of them? But... As you command, Your Grace. Sana blinks and sweeps her eyes over you as if just noticing your presence. Well then, it seems I shall serve the Great Mother in these lands a little longer. If you wish to speak or ask for something, come to the Shrine of Lamashtu. That is where you'll find me. That's all. We'll deal with these people as you've ordered. I suppose it will be a relief to Doomra to get rid of such troubling guests. I thank you, Your Grace, for your help and for your wisdom. A pity we didn't discover the true reason behind the blight, but at least we have one less mystery on our hands. Have a safe journey, my Baron.
I wish there was another way.
Can we not? Thank you. Ah, okay. Yeah, okay. Gotta attend a council now. Let's go to the Shrine of Lamashtu. Surely something cool's going on over there. We can ask her things like... We can ask her things like, show us your minge. You don't like cultist themes? Why?
Follow me.
Oh, that's her. As you approach, Sana raises her head and sizes you up. She has changed her clothes since you saw her last. She wears a band across her brow, decorated with a three-eyed jackal, and a live rat with two heads is resting on her shoulders, looking cautiously at you from under her cascading hair. You came. What brings you here, Baron? What is this? What is this rat? Never liked dark magic and sacrificial things? Do they just disturb you, or... Like... Yeah, is it like they disturb you, or do you just not like them? Just not interesting? Yeah, I think they can be. To be fair, I don't think a sane person is supposed to like cult things. I mean, the religions of Egypt were, by all technicality, a cult. And that's some of the most fun shit I've seen. Well, actually, if we want to get technical, basically... Because if I can remember correctly, the definition of a cult is, like... The only requirement is that they have to worship in a thing. Or they have to have, like, a symbology for the thing for it to be a cult. So it's like Christianity, a lot of Christian religions are cults because they worship the cross. Sleepy, bye. Okay, have a good night, Desi. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Mwah. Right back at you, Desi. Yeah, no, it's like, yeah. As long as there is worship of an object, it is considered a cult. So it's like with Egypt, it was considered a cult because they built huge statues to worship the gods. In Nordic tribes, typically those would be considered cults as well because they would worship like, you know, shrines dedicated to their gods. You know, it's an interesting thing. Very few religions go without some sort of symbology, because a symbol tends to last a lot longer than, or a cult with a symbol is going to last a lot longer than a religion that does not have one. How are things going with your cult?
I'm touched that you care, Baron. Why not? Everyone receives Lamashtu's bliss who needs it. You need not know who they are or what they ask.
You sound as if you're not trying to attract new followers.
The Mother of Monsters doesn't need sweet salmons or criers yelling her name at the crossroads. When the other gods turn away from mortals, Lamashtu opens her embrace. When your subjects have nowhere to turn with their troubles, rumors and whispers bring them to the altar of the Mother of Monsters. It has always been this way, and it will always be.
About this woman, Olika.
Oh? Do you still think of her? Worry not. Lamashtu blessed Olika and invigorated her womb. The female gave birth to a child and even survived her
Really? In the last 2 hours, this woman managed to give birth. Guys, fucking Lamashtu's... Like, I mean, hands down, that is a good reason to worship Lamashtu. That woman gave birth within 2 hours. Our travel here took 2 hours and she gave birth.
You won't call the boy a pretty child, but he's the light of his suffering mother's eyes, and a symbol of Lamashtu's mercy.
Tell me about your Goldish.
The path of the Mother of Monsters cannot be embraced with words or reason alone. She can only be experienced.
Oh, she's, slides her fingers along her lips and bites them salaciously. Oh. Every god or goldish has a history. Tell me how Lamashtu appeared.
Once Lamashtu was a great demon, the first of her kind to reach true divinity. She's the patron of monsters, many of which she bore herself. She's the mother of insanity, nightmares, chaos, and the peculiar beauty which fools call ugliness. You have your answer, and need hear nothing more.
Peculiar beauty. Ugliness. Nah, we won't say that. Yeah, how can one experience the path of Lamashtu? Shows you her hands and are covered with deep scars, rough cicatrices, and sword cuts.
Transform your body and mind in the image of Lamashtu. Look for beauty in everything, in yourself and others in the world. Murder it, burn it down, trample its sprouts. If you have a chance to drink the sweetness of divine destruction, but as the true way to enlightenment is the only way for you, who does not possess the gift of childbearing.
So, this seems like a cult that would really hit it off this day and age. Like, you know, like, because it's basically like free love and, you know, like, see beauty in everything and then destroy it. Or actually, no. She says that's how I would experience it. Because with the, a person who can bear child supposedly can, I presume by, you know, giving forth their child to Lamashtu. But for men, they have to destroy beauty. Do you have children?
Of course. Each time my belly swelled, I prayed for blessing.
Son looks away absent-mindedly, scratching the nape of the squeaking rat.
But Lamashtu did not send me her gifts. Every child to leave my womb was a disgusting abomination, without a single flaw. I learned I must serve in a different way, and chose the path of the priestess.
Yep. You mentioned you're local. Where are you from?
Sana tilts her head ever so slightly. I was born in Varisia, in a small village on the Lost Coast. Despite the history of that place, it could never be home for me or my passions. Since then, I've traveled far, bringing Lamashtu's gifts to all who need them.
Tell me about the Lost Coast.
They say that in olden days, this land was cradle for many of Lamashtu's children, but I don't know this to be true. Today is too noisy for those who are like me.
What are these passions you speak of?
I played with living toys long before I became a priestess of Lamashtu. As a child, I did not know my love for wickedness was the sign of a special destiny. I pluck out sheep's eyes and cut open pregnant cats, but not for my own amusement, but because Lamashtu loves suffering. How lucky am I?
Okay, maybe this isn't such a good cult. Never mind. I changed my mind. I thought they were just talking like, oh yeah, crush some daisies and like self-flagellate. Nah, this is way above what I was thinking. If you're not fucked up, you are fucked up. Yeah. What happened to your leg? Showing the leg disfigured with sores.
Lamashtu's gift. I received it when I stepped upon the priestess's path, the blessing of the goddess. Look at its splendor. Not many servants of the mother can boast such a gift.
Okay. What is this? What is this, rat?
Sana gently touches one of the rat's snouts and strokes its sickly hide. Lamashtu's messenger. An exquisite creature, is it not? A sign that the goddess is pleased with me. It is a living embodiment of her ideals and shares the mother's smile. One night, this little creature just ran up to me, as if to her own mother, and I knew my loyal service had been noted by my lady.
Yeah, I don't mind your priestly magic.
Sana starts laughing musically at first, then loudly and more joyfully. Trust my word, Baron. You'll not be glad of Lamashtu's gift. Don't ask for what you don't know.
Your knowledge and skills are unusual, but I appreciate unconventional abilities. Maybe you would make a good advisor.
Power and influence. Tempting for any leader. But tolerating a stinking city and foolish crowds for this? I could accept the title of High Priestess. Or Counselor, if you wish.
Oh, man, I'm thinking about it. Have a good night, Miss Pyre. Thank you for stopping by. Take care of yourself. Pleasant dreams and all that. Oh, boy. I'm gonna say no. I have to go. Because we have Tristan right now. Let's roll for it. Let's flip a coin. The true neutral ideal. I mean, I'm thinking no, because one, like, if I was doing an evil run... Sure. Well, there you go. Low no.
No stopping now.
If I was doing an evil run, absolutely, I'd be so down. I'd be like, fuck yeah! You could be the High Priestess all you want! Eventually I'll have to do an evil playthrough of this game. I'll probably be in my spare time. Look, an encounter! Let us fight for the experience and also loot. Hopefully good loot. What do we face? What do we face? Let's see it. Oh, just some bandits.
I tire of waiting.
Let me just gonna do this. These load times suck. They aren't that bad. Mika, are you expecting like load times to just be like BAM! Done?
What you want?
Dawnflower, guide my hand.
Well, I do have a computer built for it, so yes.
Cannot hide from me.
Hey, sneak attack. Oh, and there's more. Hi, guys. Yeah. I don't know. I'm used to load times. You know, I built my PC what 4 years ago for a modest price, and I'm happy with it. Yeah. Might as well. Oh, that didn't kill. Okay. Well, I guess we'll, okay, or not. We won't do anything. That's what we'll do. Phew.
Primitives.
Nowhere to run.
Don't know for the Anya card. Have it on an M2 driving load times. I mean, it might be because I'm humbled from playing on the Xbox, you know, like being a console gamer for the first like several years of my life, but I really don't see the load times as that bad. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Which knife to use?
Yeah, okay.
So it's come to this.
Who's left? Oh. I didn't even see you over there. Hi. Oh, there's another one. You're 100% certain it's just the game? Think so too, not sure why. Might just be a shitty coding. It could be. Keep in mind, I do have a mod that did, not a complete overhaul, but it is a pretty big mod. I don't know. I remember,
Will they ever learn?
I remember Fallout New Vegas had some pretty long load times. I remember playing it, Fallout New Vegas on console, and it was like, oh shit, am I in an infinite load screen? I'd sit there for like 5 minutes, and I'd go, yeah, I'm in an infinite load screen.
Onwards.
Yeah, the startup load time is like a minute, I think. About a minute. Did that Fallout New Vegas community mod turn out to be true? Which community mod? Which one are you talking about? There's a lot of community mods. New Vegas is $2.99 right now. I already own it. Oh, that reminds me, fucking, Outer Wilds, I think is on sale for like 15 bucks right now. I'm very tempted to pick it up and play it, because I've only ever heard great things about the Outer Wilds. It looked like a Steam mod, so I see. What was it? And you have reminded me, what was it, that, there's that Skyrim mod that's like I think it's just called Rome? I'll have to, see what's going on with that one, because I'd love to play that one. It looked interesting. It looked like they overhauled the, it may have just been for the trailer, but for the trailer, at the very least, they, like, overhauled the graphics and whatnot. Gain some wallet. Skyrim does put me to sleep. That is one thing. But I at least want to give it a try and see what horrible things it does to me. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, it's 15 bucks on both right now. Okay. So I could buy it through Humble and use my wallet / gain some wallet. I mean, I just want to be sure. What do I gain from that? I don't think I've only ever bought like bundles on Humble Bundle. I don't think I've ever bought just a single game there. So I don't know how that works. I also, what was the other thing? Oh right, their current Humble Choice actually has some really good games in it. It's through Epic or Steam. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, no, fuck that. I know Humble Bundle sells Steam keys. I just don't know what the, you know, what I gain from that is. They give you a percentage back? Do they? Didn't know about this. There's a future purchase. Didn't fucking know about this. Huh. Well, I'll have to start buying games through Humble Bundle more often. The throne room is filled with, is full of people. Yes, it is. Your allies stand around the throne, waiting in silence as you approach. The atmosphere is tense. Today, you'll be discussing the strange and deadly blight that's recently struck your barony. The gloomy silence is only penetrated by loud chewing. Knock, knock. Hold on. Huh. I guess the heater kicked on because it smells like something's burning, but it's only in my room. It's not anywhere else. So whatever's burning is not very much, and it's probably very close to my my room. Whatever. They also give away a lot of games. Humble Bundle, yeah, they do. I always am there whenever they're giving away games. I just didn't know you could accrue like a store credit with them. Otherwise, I would have been buying games with them a lot more. Knock Knock has grabbed a whole fried chicken from the table and is busily devouring it, ignoring everyone else completely. Oh, Knock Knock. Judd folds its hands on his chest.
Well, now that we're all here, let's sum up what we know. We've each spent a lot of time and effort to learn what we can about where the monsters come from and what's causing this strange disease. I hope this conversation can help shed some light on the situation.
We need to hurry. If we don't find the source of this blight and eliminate it, we may end up with a rebellion on our hands. Can we keep people calm? Persuade them to wait a bit longer. It's 10%? 10%? So it's like if you got a $60 game through there, you would end up getting $6 towards your credit? That's funny, Zara. Huh. Yeah, no, that's chill. Keston frowns. Grace, it's hard to expect loyalty and obedience from people in times like this. They're looking for something, or someone, to blame. I didn't want to be the one to say it, but people think you're cursed, Your Grace. It would be your own best interest to quickly discover the cause of the disaster that keeps claiming the lives of your subjects. Keston, are you still with the militia? Your Grace, I understand these people very well. They're tired of just waiting and hoping, but for now I can guide their eagerness for action in a positive direction. I'm glad to help them avoid hasty decisions that could cause more trouble. At the same time, I'm convinced that the crowd of terrified villagers who have armed themselves can't truly be our salvation. This barony has a chance only so long as it has authorities and law. My top priority is helping you remain that authority and that law. I want to assure you that I'm on your side. They eventually switch it to 5%? Ah, okay. At some price? Ah, okay. Still, that's pretty cool. I mean, just most stores don't even do that, so hey, that's awesome. Judd, how did you come about these rumors of a curse? Oh wait, rumors of a curse, there we go. Each day, I see dozens of infected. Your Grace. Many people have lost their loved ones, or fear they soon will. They all want to know what's going on. Who deserves the blame? Whose sins brought this blight upon them? Trust me, every day, the number of people willing to pin the blame on you grows. They say you and your barony are cursed. Of course, I don't believe a word of it. This isn't a curse, but some disease, which has somehow manifested itself in your barony. Trust me, I won't leave you until I find the source of this disease, regardless of what these poor people may say in their delirium. Let's summarize what we've found up to this point. Judd, the surgery shows that it was a magical siege causing the disease, correct? Anything under $60 is 10%? Oh, that's worth it. Right, judging from the location of the patient's body, these seeds were ingested. It seems likely that they're initially extremely small, almost invisible, and people simply swallow them with their food. Once the seed is in the stomach, it begins to grow and cause the symptoms we've seen in our patients. As soon as the seed gains enough strength, it sprouts and turns into a magic portal. Just like a bud turning into a flower. It would still forgive me. Something must have possessed me to say that. It really does look like blooming. Each seed tears the body of its victim, just as a flower tears its bud. Question. We discovered that the Lamashtu cultists weren't involved with the monster infestation. It doesn't mean they're innocent of other crimes, but the monster invasion at least is not their work. I think the name Lamashtu draws Knock Knock's attention.
Mother is not to blame here. Told you, but who listens to me? Told you, but who listens to me?
Goblins obviously like having all these monsters around. To them, it's like a sign of Lamashtu's benevolence. I'd say they're just excited by anything new that happens. I wouldn't be surprised if they're linked to this story somehow. I doubt the seeds were created by goblin shamans. Besides, a plan like this seems a little beyond the local goblin chief's intelligence.
Know what I think? I think Goblin King is rotten lice scratcher. Shaman plays him like reed pipe, babbles about Lamashtu, then plots behind his back.
It's only for select games? Oh, okay. Okay, but you get a credit. Okay, I get it, Meerkat. I don't need every detail. You get a credit. Can you tell me where these monsters come from, Tristan? The ones that appear because of this bloom. You need every detail? I see. Tristan raises his eyes from the papers on the table. Undoubtedly from some world alien to our own. All the monsters appearing from the bloom are exceptionally large and strong. It would be rare to encounter such specimens in the Stolen Lands, or even on most of Golarion. But it's impossible to say what it is that lies on the other side of the portals that's intent on killing your people. That's all I need to know about the results of the research. So, the bloom's essential properties are strange seeds getting into people's bodies, which causes their disease and eventually creates magical portals. Now, we just need to discover where the seeds are coming from. If I may, I've noticed an interesting detail. Well, two details to be precise. First, the seeds afflict mostly the villagers. There have been no recorded cases of disease within the city limits, except for those who came here looking for the cure. That's right. Thus we can assume a common factor in how people are exposed to these seeds. Many villagers get their food from the same territory. I don't think food is the problem. Take a look. We have the most cases of the disease here, here, and over here. Monsters mostly attack here and here. You see, the situation is most dire along the banks of the Gudrun River. I still have mercy. Exactly, along the river. That must be where the seeds come from the drinking water. Baldur's Gate 3 came out after Pathfinder Kingmaker. Think they stole the idea? Which idea? Also, hey Davian, how's it going, dude? What you up to? I got you, Mika. Or just a common trope. Which... I mean, if you're talking about the Mind Flayers, like... The Mind Flayers have existed since before Pathfinder. They've existed since second... hell, even... I think even since original AD&D. So it's like, you know... The Mind Flayers have just been there. You know, so it's... And they just chose to work with the Mind Flayers for Baldur's Gate 3. Whereas for this one, I mean... Like, these aren't Mind Flayers. They're seeds that open a portal. You know, it's the same premise, but it's not... You know, it's not exactly the same. And one of them's just been there long. People on drugs have amazing storytelling abilities. Depends on the person, I believe. How much just want to stop by before I go to bed because I have fucked my sleeping schedule? Dude, same. Winter break, my bruh. I've fucked every essence of my sleep schedule. Now I sleep, like, basically during the day. Keston, the militia most often finds monsters by the river, right? We used to think the monsters were just coming to the river to drink. If what the cleric says is right, there are dozens of villages along the riverbanks, hundreds of people. How many are likely already infected? Are you suggesting we wait for them all to succumb to this bloom, Baron? Let's pray we can deal with the situation before that happens. We have to go upstream and find the source of this blight.
Take me! Me! I want to settle the score with the king!
If you allow me, Baron, I'd like to take the lead on this. I'll take the best members of the militia with me and sweep the woods along the river. We'll look under each and every rock if needed. After everything they've been through, these people deserve a chance to discover the source of their misfortunes. You have my permission, Keston. I won't deprive people of the opportunity to find the cause of their troubles. Miss later 90s, early 2000s games like Wild Tangent. I don't remember a lot of the games. Like, the biggest thing that I remember from those times is just platforming games with a mascot series were very common. You know, very common. Diner Dash, Cake Man. Those games that you could find on like fucking Flash game sites. Okay, yeah, no, those were great. Those were wonderful. Thank you, my Baron. I hope you'll join us soon. Tristan, how did you find the link between the Dijij and the river? You see, Baron, these seeds are not the only sign of something abnormal at work. Remember the ruins where we first met? The glade near those ruins, full of huge flowers? Glades such as that tend to appear all over the Stolen Lands. Seems strange, does it not? Especially if we take into account that the magic seeds and the portals they create look like flowers themselves. Jod even called this disaster the Bloom. I'd like to research this natural phenomenon and perhaps... Okay. Okay. He's back. Not Flash games, actual games, even though very shitty engines. I mean... I'm pretty sure some of them used Flash. I don't know. Either way, they're games. Keston runs into the room. Your Grace, we have trouble. The peasants are rioting. Ugh. That's the only solution these nitwits could come up with? Don't worry, Baron. As long as they're not setting fire to the streets, we still have a chance of coming to a peaceful resolution. If you allow me, I'll go and speak with them. Do my best to calm the crowd down. And if peace doesn't prevail, your guards and I will stand with you. Let's go. I can hear the shouting even from here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, it's 12:30 already. That's crazy. I think Jod is corrupted. I think his ship been or he's been getting influenced. The murmuring crowd takes up almost the entire square. The murmuring turns to shouts at your arrival, and a stone flies out of the crowd and strikes the cobbles at your feet. There he is! Out at last! Damn his eyes! Silence! Please let us speak. Tell me what brings you to my door. Your voice is drowned out by the crowd's uproar, and peasants in front raise their torches, pitchforks, and clubs as they shout at you. Let Jod speak.
People, please hear me. Quiet down.
His voice thunders out among them.
Oi, blah, 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 blah. I am Jod Kavkin, humble servant of Iristil. I may be His Grace's confidant, but I am also one of you, the people of this realm. The Baron is deeply concerned by your suffering, and he's doing everything in his power to...
Lies! The ruler is the source of all our suffering. Once we get rid of him, the curse will be lifted. Suddenly, an old man dressed in rags steps from the crowd. Or the crowd parts for him. It's difficult to tell. As he gets closer, you recognize him. Is of course, Remus.
Repent, fools! This is your last chance to appease the goddess. By killing the one who dares to lay claim to our mistress's land.
The crowd is getting louder and louder. The people in front seem to be slowly edging towards you. You're supposed to be banished from these lands.
I am the voice and sight of the goddess, her loyal servant and the herald of her will. Your words are nothing against her commands. Your orders are ashes against her prophecies. The day is nigh when this disgusting city will be swallowed by the other world, and I cry out to all who can hear me. Repent, fools! Repent, for the reckoning of your avarice is nigh. None of you know the forces you're dealing with.
You're supposed to be in a shell.
Can locks and latches stop the primal force? What doors can withstand nature itself that strikes those who are guilty? You have no idea what forces you are trying to oppose. Repent, accept your faith, and claim your reward. Quick demise!
People aren't dying from some curse. It's from strange magical seeds that carry a fatal disease. We just need to find out where they're coming from, then... The Baron is telling the truth and always has. How many of us were saved by being warned of the coming disaster? Madla Stasik. She believes these lies about a disease too. And she went to you in hopes of finding a cure. Well, where is she, Baron? Likely buried in an unmarked grave.
Silence! Let your ruler speak. Please go on, Your Grace.
Well, fuck. You know, solid.
I'm doing all in my power to protect this realm from the evils besieging it.
I swear to you, we'll soon discover the truth and put an end to this. Yeah, of course. Enough. You don't care about us. You hole up in your castle in fear and refuse to lift a finger while us simple folk die like animals.
He won't even let us leave. Made us turn back. It'd be bad for business if any other rich folk heard that people were fleeing the lands like rats from a sinking ship.
Enough, all of you. The Baron has been fighting to protect us. I've talked to him personally. I've seen how much he cares. If we turn against each other, we're lost.
Did you come here to hear yourselves talk? For shame. Or you tried to figure out why you all gathered here? At least let the Baron speak.
Put your faith in me. Stand with me to overcome this ordeal, and I promise I will not let you down. Yeah, okay.
A serpent's tongue. Clear signs of Lamashtu. Does she grant you such cunning and hypocrisy in return for our lives?
It's true. Goblins dart about everywhere, putting up their filthy totems and without a bit of fear. But it doesn't trouble our Baron. No. They can just put up their vile idols everywhere they want to carve honest people up for their wretched gods. Did you hear about the human cult of Lamashtu? They say the Baron gave them his favor and pander to their every whim. Who is still the merciful? Forgive them. They are caught up in their own anger. Your Grace, they don't know what they're saying. I don't need to justify myself anymore. Angry murmuring runs around the crowd. It looks like it might erupt at any moment. Judd leans in. We've done all we can. In the name of Airsdale, I beseech you. Return to your homes, your families. You suffered enough. Do not bring more strife upon yourselves. Down with the Baron! Death to the cursed fiend! Oh, you're all gonna fucking die. You all chose this, just let that be known. And I'll be back here. Remus dies first. Remus die first. Oh, wonderful. They're using unarmed attacks against us. Yes, try to hit the Eidolon. They're really trying against him, aren't they? Hey, how's it going? We'll just take a 5-foot step and let's summon the wolves. Nice. Release the hounds! Release the hounds! Hey, that guy got critted. Is that one Remus? No. Which one's... Ah, there you are. Guy, he's just getting the crap beaten out of him. Just... Make sure to leave bruises. Good job. The militiaman is getting overwhelmed, the poor guy. I can do this. There we go. Just switch it to real time because we weren't really in any danger. I didn't have to think about tactics or anything, so it was like, eh, I guess we'll just make it so we could just kill everyone real fast. Even the people that were defending me were like, well, I guess we're killing the Baron, so let's do this. They chose this fate. Was it I who attacked first? No, 'twas not I. 'Twas not I. Hey guys, how goes it? I hope you guys aren't mad.
How may I serve you, Your Grace?
Sure, I took a hit to community or loyalty after that one. Nope. I gained in community. Fuck yeah. I could kill everyone and still gain community. This game's awesome. Also, I have a free shop or something. Where is it? Halfling Brewery. I can't put it down. I presume because I am in the negatives in terms of build points. What does it provide, though? Ooh. 10% chance to earn 3 build points each week, and 10% chance to earn 1 build point each week. So those are rolled separately. So there's basically a... Fuck. What would that be? That would be like a 0.1... or no, that would be like a 1% chance, I think, of getting both of them. But getting one or the other is something like... I think that would be like 15% chance. I don't remember, well, for one, I don't have a calculator. I don't remember the formula either. But, you know, details. I was saying at my misspell of speed and was wondering why I wrote peed for a good solid 10 seconds. I was wondering why you put peed 2. I was like, I guess I can peed it up. I guess. We should rest. I just had to kill a whole bunch of my people. This is scarring and I absolutely deserve a break. To the Golden River. Hold on. I had some of these items for a while. It's time I equip them. I'm gonna take a look at who was it? You. Keen, finesse wielding, agile. Finesse wielding. What's this? What is this? This is an S-stock. +1 S-stock. Flaming flail. Guess you could use the flaming flail. Valerie can also use the flaming flail. Let's do that. Yeah, and I can sell the rest. Padded armor. God. Padded armor. Just padded armor. Do you think the misspell of misspell is misspelled or misspelled? Yes. I'm pretty sure it's 1 S for misspelled. So there you go. In any case, the Gundren River. Let's go. Something's on the road. You love your mom? That's good. Let's go ahead and use our first cast of this. We'll go ahead and grow a Miri. Because her having that extra range is just top notch.
March on.
Now, are we up against beasts or goblins? Because that determines what I use. A large coin purse lies in the middle of the road. The purse is tied to a rope, awkwardly covered with dust as if to mask its presence. The rope winds up to away to a cluster of dense bushes nearby. Pick up the purse. As you pick up the purse, a jubilant scream comes from the bushes and someone or something starts yanking on the rope, so hard you almost stumble. You pull the rope and there is a shout. A moment later, a band of goblins leaps out from the bushes screaming and shouting. Why is your sister and mother scary? They aren't scary, they just have issues. Rubbing their bruises, the goblins pick themselves up and try to brush the dirt off, but their hands are so filthy they cake on more with every swipe.
Not fair! You caught in our trap! You surrender now!
There's a trap? For who?
For passers-by and other bypassers. They pass by back and forth for no reason at all. Shaman says catch one or two, he find use for them.
Why would your shaman want to catch humans?
Me not telling you, it be a secret. Any of you know why shaman wanting humans? He won't say? Damn. A secret, a very big secret.
So, where's this shaman of yours?
He not be far, in our fort by the river. That way.
You want to go to Hades IRL? Okay. We can do that, Cap. Also, hi, Cap. Have you got anyone yet?
No way we did. We could, but you came and spoiled it all. Now shaman be tearing our ears off, along with our heads.
What's inside the purse?
Stones. Small stones. You be expecting gold, huh? Ha! Fooled you.
Get you out of here now. I see you again, you'll get what you deserve. The goblins scream and run in all directions. This was awesome. I love these goblins. I fucking love the goblins in Pathfinder. Oh, hey, that's a trap.
I did it. I did.
Oh, your trickery's higher? Really? Anything up here? Just gotta be sure. I know it's a random encounter and they don't spawn loot, except on the enemies, but you know, I always like to check. Yeah. Oh, onward we go. They even need that enlarged person. Still have 30 minutes, Duke. 20 minutes. Oh wait, no, 10 minutes. Kinda depends. If I get caught up in this thing, I really enjoy it, then it'll probably go for longer. We'll see.
Help, goblins are upon us. Your Grace, make haste. Help the defenders of the camp.
Let's
Okay.
finish them quick.
Oh yeah, no, there's no helping that guy. Happy rest of 2020, thanks to KFC. Yeah. Got 5 bits. Thanks, Cap. What's this? Oh yeah, that thing. Cough, cough. I guess I did start up late, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, you're going off of my live timer. 7 days until this shitty year ends. And we'll see if the next one is shittier. Does it kill? Yes. Yes, it does. These goblins are better at fighting than my own personal guards. God, we suck. Just barely out of range? Okay. That's fine.
A fine use of my talents.
I grant you death.
Alright, that's a full round action. Yeah.
Strike with all your might!
I guess I could have summoned, but whatever. That was my Christmas shopping. Went well. Managed to find gifts. I'm terrible when it comes to buying gifts because I never had to deal with that. I was just kind of go... And also, like, I never write things down, so throughout the year, whenever I'm like, oh, someone would like this, I then forget. You know, was the thing. Please, intern.
Knock Knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
What the fuck? What the fuck's going on here? What the? Hold on. Okay, that was weird. My keyboard was just not having any input for the game.
Repent!
Gotta run that full distance. They're so far away. You guys know the Smezzy listens to Freddie Dredd, Dark Memphis rap, and all kinds of hardcore underground rap? Oh yeah, yeah, Desi mentioned that you guys found her fucking Spotify and she was like, no! She got all upset about it. Yeah. Go on. Just gonna do this.
They go down!
These people need help. Find some food and blankets and stuff.
Keston nods. His armor is covered with cuts and scratches. There's blood on his glove, but he himself is uninjured. You're right on time, Ben. We're losing hope. No longer now that you are here. Further down the path behind the palisade lies a nest of goblins. We chanced upon it while heading upriver. I've no idea where these pests managed to build it and so fast. We scouted it less than 10 day ago. There was no trace of them. Over the cause, the surrounding area is thick with goblins. Only one of the scouts we sent made it back. He reports they have raised a sort of a fort of sorts at the top of the hill, around a totem to Lamashtu. They packed the fort with cages, with prisoners inside. We've managed to rescue a few of the captives. Others escaped and came back on their own. We've questioned them. They say the shaman performs rituals on the prisoners. We entrenched ourselves here to prepare for an attack, but goblins keep coming at us. They're not giving us a moment's peace. The way they are hounding us, we cannot protect the survivors and attack the camp at the same time. Only you can rescue the caged prisoners in the fort, Your Grace. Yeah, of course it's me. And it says, well, use dildo. What? They're friends on Discord. It's fucking amazing that Desi just surprises me every time I learn something about her. It's great. It's fucking great. Can this goblin camp have something to do with the siege? The only way to find out is to get inside. You'll have to get past the gates and see what's going on in there. How are the prisoners? Some are injured, many are exhausted. Every one of them is terrified after what they've been through. All the prisoners we've spoken to say they are taken to the Lamashtu totem to take part in a magic ritual. What's strange is that the shaman doesn't sacrifice anyone. All he does is shriek and pray to Lamashtu, and then forces victims to drink water until they start to choke. Oh. Yeah, so it might be them. The prisoners mentioned a shaman. The leader? The scout mentioned seeing a large white beast at the hilltop. He thought it might be a wolf. If true, the Goblin King must be somewhere in the camp. We discovered the magic sheet are transported by water. If the shaman is infecting prisoners on purpose, then anyone who has consumed the water can give birth to a monster. There's no time, I have to kill them all. How dare you say that? We know how to save them, I refuse. Oh, I thought when it said I have to kill them all, I thought it was referring to the goblins. Oh. Well, you redeemed the points, so there you go. Have it your way, Keston. I have to go. Normal longsword, short bow. That's Bun Buns.
No stopping now. I stand ready.
Okay, we could probably grow Miri in our Eidolon. You were referring to Desi, by the way? I see. Also, does Knock have a cigar in his mouth? Hold on. No, that's just a crease of his cheek. It looked like a cigar when it's smaller. Songs to get into a bar fight in Minecraft 2. Random stuff thrown together, I don't know. Department store core. Fucking Desi. That shit's awesome.
Follow me.
Yo, you know what? Each one of those seems very in character. Like, just way too in character to not be Desi.
Keep your eyes open.
Cannot hide from me. End this suffering.
Oh, okay. They have bows, they aren't gonna move. Or maybe they will.
Bring it!
Nowhere to run.
Sneak attack, ow. Can you just heal my Eidolon, actually? Rub-a-dub dubstep. Songs to listen to have my head on a spike. Songs to listen to have someone's head on a spike, and more. I love it. I fucking love it. Take that, 3 damage.
Be easier if you not fight back.
Eh, I guess just hang out there, right? Oh, I didn't notice you. Anyways. Delay for right now. So I'll pass to Kundayo. Ow.
Aim true.
Well.
Tear them apart!
Good enough. At least now my Eidolon can get in there. Oh, come on.
You forced my hand.
Clever ploy.
Can none of them squeeze in? Okay. Interesting.
altar!
Javi. No one could get past Amiri, apparently.
I grant you death.
They go down!
Oh, come on.
I'll try to make this swift.
Primitives!
I really need to up his dexterity. I can't see him.
Come here, Bax. Knock knock stab you.
This is one downside to Knock Knock. He's slow. Yeah, I have a feeling he would die right there. I got protection, you dirty bastard.
This is
I'm
my
listening.
path.
Tristan, you mind healing my idol on some? I'll
I'll make
heal
my
it.
own legends.
Yeah, nah. Mary just do shake her ass? Maybe. Have you seen her thighs?
Share your troubles.
How healed are you? Okay, he's in the green.
Something bothering you?
Could heal him a little bit more. What is this? Fairy fire? Remove fear, never know when that'll come into play. Let's cast Bull Strength on him. Lesser Restoration. It's a maybe as if we'll need that. We'll never use this. Cool. We're good. Quick save. Hey, I see a worthy target right over there.
Done with waiting.
Look ahead.
Ooh.
Be on guard.
Dog, no! Fuck you! Oh my god, I already used my fireball.
Cannot hide from me. Your strength wasted.
It's nice to use.
Really, you have to move. Okay. Take that. Get smacked. Strangely aroused crow. What? Who was I? What was I talking with about? I was talking with Scarm about fucking ideas for games for friends, and they recommend that. Son of a bitch. Is that one of you? Did one of you do this? I could create Pit, but I really don't think they're dangerous enough to take them out of the fight. I guess, Sure. Do it anyways. He's falling. He did a solid 1 point of damage. The crazy son of a bitch.
So it's come to this.
Nice. Move to there, take a shot.
Ever learn?
No, can't rush them? Okay. Can't hit them either. Damn these goblins in their small environment. Who sets off the trap first? Bumblebee actually hitting. It's weird. Except he didn't hit anything, he just existed. Just gonna move her up to these guys.
Nowhere to run.
Yeah. There we go.
Did it without breaking it.
That was an interaction. Gonna run up on these
Used
guys.
to lighting enemies on fire first.
You can't get to anything. Everything's in our fucking way. Just go over here. Oh, hey, look, more goblins. Man, I kind of wish we still had that fireball. How would you feel if Amiri was dead on arrival 7? What? If they make a new DOA fighting game of all the horny folk again? What? What are you talking about? How would you feel if Amiri was in Dead on Arrival 7 if they make a new DOA... If they make a new Dead on Arrival fighting game for all the horny folk again? No, I read it. I guess it's more of an instance of I don't know what Dead on Arrival is. I guess. Probably. We can go ahead and dismiss this. It's done its work. Good firewall. Good. I don't think I will. I think we'll Archon Zora and run up on them. Nice. I really should haste us, huh? Where's the Kundayo go? Oh no. Oh no, when the Kundayo go. Get fucked. I'm gonna move a Kundayo up so that he'll be within range of this haste.
I aim true.
Down.
Be easier if you not fight back.
Finally, Knock Knock's able to stab something. Oh, I didn't realize that they were alive. They blended in with all the dead. Feel like they should set off their own traps, but they know about their traps. Why would they set off their traps if they know about them? Think about it. Makes sense.
I grant you death.
Come here, Bax. Not stand.
Because they are fucking goblins. You know what? You make a really good point with that. Bitch. Now my dogs will run through it. But apparently they can't trigger it either. I guess because they're neutral. Now that's what we call bullshit.
Rating. Repent.
Hehehe.
We need to try something
You
else.
fucking failed. And now there's a stinking cloud on us. Good job. It's mainly known for fan service. Okay, hold on. You know, I don't need to see anymore. I've seen enough. I've seen enough.
Cannot hide from me.
Hey, look, more goblins. You are making your way through the goblin camp, a dirty, hastily erected settlement built to trash and mortared with what smells like goblin waste. You catch sight of the silvery glimmer of water ahead, then suddenly notice a squad of armed goblins moving towards the water as well, shouting and prodding at a few scared peasants in front of them. Don't drink the water! Seemingly unaware of you, the goblins push the prisoners to the water's edge. One of the guards knocks the nearest captive, a decrepit old man, off his feet, and he falls to his knees with a moan. The goblin throws a filthy bent ladle in front of the man and points at the water. Drink! Fast! The old man drinks the ladle with shaking hands, then stops, quivering with fear. I cannot just watch. We have to do something, I beg you. Without a word, Ikun frowns and pulls an arrow from his quiver. Attack the goblins. May Sanrei keep us for our good deed. Okay. Or our deeds of good. One of the two. Hearing you approach, the goblins whirl, see you, and start shrieking. Whether fear or battle cries, you cannot tell. In the heat of the moment, one of them drops his spear, another steps on the foot of the goblin next to him, and so it goes, causing a ripple of chaos to pass through their ranks. The old man, startled by the noise, drops the ladle into the water, and then, in the confusion, staggers to his feet and breaks into a run. The other prisoners follow, leaving the hapless guards howling in anger.
Which knife to use?
You forced my hand.
Nowhere to run.
I can't shoot them. God, being sickened. Are we sickened? Hold on, what is the status effect? We're nauseated, okay.
Knock Knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Luckily, Amiri's still fine. Stop it.
A fine use of my talents.
He's making for a good shield. Back to Jubilost's turn, I guess. I'm fine. Not dead yet. Can't do anything with the Kundayo. Can't do anything with you. That's it. I'm getting me mallet.
Forwards!
Damn it. I missed. Why must I suck so bad? Gather together, friends. And let us heal. A second one.
Well,
that's a lot of dead. We will brave the stinking cloud for a quick second.
Now.
Can you please grab it?
I'm listening.
Mary, can you grab it? There we go. Will saving throw failed. Yep. Bunch of short bows. Yep, a lot of short bows. The thatched roof of this broken-backed hut smells like rotten mold. What? 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 What just happened? Oh, I thought they were saying kill. No, that was a... Oh, whoops. No, that was the option to kill. That's my bad. That is my bad. I did not understand. I don't know how much longer this place is.
Confide in me. I'm listening.
Actually looks like it might be a little bit. So here's what I'm thinking. We'll go ahead and save the game here. And we'll finish up this area tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. Or I guess today's Thursday, whichever. In any case, we'll finish this up tomorrow's stream. You can open the door, Duke. No, I couldn't. I know for a fact I couldn't. I had the option to kill. I didn't have an option for open door. Don't make me do this again. Oh, god damn it. No, you're right. It was just hard to see because their fucking body was taking up the way. Okay, you're right. You're right, me wrong. That's a lot of saves. You sure on Christmas Eve, Duke? Probably, yeah. I don't think I'm really doing anything. I think all of my plans are for Christmas, and even then they don't expand into the night, at least not to my knowledge. Yeah. Now you are 50-50. What? Oh yeah, I killed one, freed another. We're doing pretty good. Anyways, 50%. It's chaotic. You know, you never know what I'm gonna do. I flipped a coin. Anyways, we have a redemption to raid Wayward Sarah, I believe it was. Yes, Wayward Sarah. So, let's go ahead and raid him. Who's playing some Hades right now. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for stopping by. It was nice having y'all. Remember, do not text and drive. Do not drink and drive. 10-2 people, 10 and 2. And happy days and sunshine. If you're heading to bed, pleasant dreams and all that. I hope to see you all tomorrow for the wonderful conclusion of Goblin shindigs and weird sauce. Yeah. The winter sale is going on right now, so if there's ever a time to give me a suggestion of a game you want to see me play, this is probably the time, because I'm absolutely interested in quite a few games. I'm thinking of picking up Outer Wilds, because that game, I mean, I've only heard great things about. I already have Oblivion's Era. I picked it up during a different sale, and it was very, very cheap. It was like, I think $6, something like that. Anyways, yeah, now is the time. First of next month, can do. Okay, you all have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Take care of yourself. Goblins, dragon, Dixon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.